That's the key question, isn't it? We can definitely distill these big models down into some really concrete, evidence-based strategies you can use, like today.
Okay, let's hear them.
One of the most consistent themes across models is connect before correcting.
Connect before correcting. Say more about that.
Before you make a request, especially one you anticipate might cause friction, take a moment to connect warmly. Eye contact, a touch on the shoulder, maybe just a quick comment about what they're doing. Hey, that Lego tower looks cool. Listen, in 5 minutes, it's time to...
Warm them up first.
Exactly. That little bit of connection makes them neurologically more receptive to hearing what comes next. It lowers defenses.
Simple but powerful. Okay, what else?
Second, use clear one-step instructions. We touched on this with skill gaps, but it's worth repeating. Multi-step commands like go upstairs, brush your teeth, get your pajamas on, and pick out a book can totally overwhelm a young child's working memory.
Too much at once.
Way too much. Break it down. Please put your shoes on now. Wait for that to happen. Great, now can you grab your backpack? One thing at a time drastically increases the chances they'll actually do it.
Makes sense. Less overwhelm, more success. Next.
Third, provide structured choices. This gives kids a sense of control, which meets that developmental need for autonomy we talked about, but within boundaries you set.
So not unlimited choices.
Definitely not. It's choosing between two acceptable options. Would you like to wear the red shirt or the blue shirt? Do you want peas or carrots with dinner? Homework now or after your snack? It gives them agency, reduces battles.
Love that.
No.
Okay, number 4.
Fourth, praise what you want to see, but be specific. Instead of just, good job, try to catch them being good and label the behavior.
Like how?
Wow, thank you for starting your homework right when I ask, or I really appreciate you sharing your toy with your sister just now. It tells them exactly what behavior you liked and makes it more likely they'll repeat it. It's positive reinforcement 101.
Specific praise. Got it.
Fifth, for those problems that keep popping up again and again, collaboratively solve recurring issues. This pulls directly from the CPS model.
Right, solving it with them.
Yes. Find a calm time, not in the heat of the moment, and really try to understand their perspective first. Hey, I notice getting ready for school is really tough most mornings. What's making it hard for you? Listen without judging, then state your concern clearly and calmly. My concern is that we end up rushing, I get stressed, and it feels bad starting the day like that. And then the crucial part. Let's brainstorm some ideas together. How can we make mornings work better for both of us?
So it becomes a team effort.
Exactly. They have buy-in because they helped create the solution. It's incredibly effective for those chronic battles.
Okay. And one more strategy.
And finally, maybe the most important for relationship health. Repair after blow-ups. Arguments will still happen sometimes.
Yeah.
You're human, they're human.
For sure.
When they do, and especially if you lose your cool, it's vital to circle back later when things are calm. Apologize for your part. I'm sorry I yelled earlier. I was feeling frustrated, but I shouldn't have raised my voice.
Yeah.
Reconnect. Talk briefly about what happened, maybe what could be done differently next time, and then move forward.
Modeling responsibility and forgiveness.
Absolutely. It shows them relationships can weather conflict and that mistakes can be repaired. It builds resilience and trust.
These are fantastic overarching strategies. And I know the sources also mention some very specific, almost like quick win tools parents can use now. Things you listening can try immediately.
Yes, absolutely. These are practical tools, many drawn from models like PCIT or emotion coaching. One of the absolute best is daily special time.
Special time. Tell us about that.
Just 5 or 10 minutes a day. That's it. Where the child leads the play and you just follow along, offering positive attention, no commands, no teaching, no questions, just being present and enjoying them.
Child-led play.
Yes. It fills their connection tank like nothing else. It builds warmth, reduces attention-seeking behaviors later. It's preventative magic.
I can see that. Okay, another tool.
Emotion naming. This comes from emotion coaching. When your child is upset, try naming the feeling you see. You seem really angry right now, or it looks like you're feeling frustrated.
Just naming it.
Just naming it helps them understand their internal world. You can validate the feeling while holding a limit on behavior. It's okay to feel mad, but it's not okay to hit. It teaches emotional literacy.
Validate the feeling, limit the behavior. Nice.
Another one, super simple. Breath plus pause before responding. When you feel that anger or frustration rising in you, just take one deep breath. Pause for even just 3 seconds before you react. It sounds tiny, but it can be the difference between yelling something you regret and responding thoughtfully and effectively. It puts you back in control.
That 3-second pause. Powerful.
It really is. Also, consider the use of scripts. Instead of blurting out the first frustrated thing that comes to mind, like, why do I always have to tell you 10 times?
Guilty.
We all are. Try having a few go-to scripts ready. Maybe, I need your help. Can you pause your game and come over here, please? Or, I see you're having fun and it's almost dinner time. What's your plan for finishing up? It just changes the whole tone.
Less accusation, more invitation.
Exactly. And finally, especially for routines, routine charts, or visual schedules,
Pictures or lists.
either. For younger kids, pictures. For older kids, a checklist. Having the steps for the morning routine or bedtime routine written down or visualized takes you out of the nagging role. The chart becomes the guide.
The chart is the boss, not me.
Precisely. It reduces those verbal battles significantly because the expectation is clear and visible. Predictability helps kids feel secure and know what's coming next.
These tools feel really actionable. Things you can actually try tonight or tomorrow morning.
That's the goal. Small changes can make a big difference.
Okay, but this raises an important point. While these strategies and tools are great for everyday friction, when do arguments cross a line? When does it signal something more serious is going on, maybe needing professional help?
That's a crucial question. There are definitely red flags. You should absolutely consider seeking professional help if the arguments frequently involve physical aggression, hitting, kicking, throwing things, or threats of violence, either from the child or the parent.
Okay, violence or threats are a clear line.
Absolutely. Yeah. Also, if there's constant yelling, name-calling, or really harsh verbal aggression that's damaging the relationship and the emotional climate in the home, if it feels consistently toxic. Another big sign is if the child's behavior problems, the arguing, the defiance, whatever it is, are significantly impacting other areas of their life, like causing major problems at school with friendships or just making overall family functioning really difficult day in, day out.
So if it's spilling over and causing impairment.
Exactly. And importantly, look at the impact on you, the parent. If you feel constantly burned out, overwhelmed, depressed, anxious, or just hopeless about the situation and your ability to manage it, there's a really valid reason to seek support. You don't have to go it alone.
That's important to hear. So if someone recognizes these signs, what should they look for in a professional?
Look for therapists or counselors who are specifically trained in evidence-based parenting models. Ask them directly. Ask, what parenting models do you use? Or what's your approach to helping families struggling with conflict and behavioral issues? Look for experience with things like PCIT, PMT, CPS, or other well-established behavioral or family systems approaches. Their training matters.
Good advice. Ask about their model.
Yeah.
Wow. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, haven't we? We started with that really common, often exhausting experience of parent-child arguments. And we've really unpacked the why those hidden roots, from developmental pushes for independence to skill gaps, those tricky coercive cycles, the impact of stress, those old family scripts, and that crucial need for emotional safety.
Yeah, understanding the why is so foundational.
It really is. And then we moved into the how, exploring these powerful research-backed models like PMT, PCIT, CPS, Triple P, emotion coaching, and distilling them into concrete strategies and tools that you can actually use to change the dynamic.
And the main takeaway, I think, the final thought from all these sources is this. If you feel stuck in a cycle of arguing with your child, first, know you are absolutely not alone. It's incredibly common.
Right.
And second, know that it's not permanent. The evidence is really clear on this. Even small, intentional shifts, changes in your own behavior, your tone of voice, how you approach solving problems together, these can lead to really significant improvements, not just in your child's behavior, but in the warmth and strength of your connection with them. Change is possible.
That's such a hopeful message. Small, intentional changes. So as you listening reflect on everything we've talked about today, maybe think about this. What's just one small, intentional change you heard about that feels doable, that you feel ready to try? It doesn't have to be everything at once, just one thing. Remember, you can start today.